delicious. That's right. Canadian semen is black.
The internet brings comic fans around the world into one comic book community. Comic creators and comic fans, tonight you are seen, heard, recognized. Because comics are for everyone. Live from Miami, Florida, broadcasting around the world, this is the Not Near Mint Show.
It's Friday, you bastards. I don't know how I keep cutting myself off when I do that. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. It's the end of the week. It's what we've all been waiting for. Because hopefully, for those of you out there that are watching, it's the end of your week and you can now go and watch Superman. Because let's face it, this movie needs to be successful. And we actually have somebody here that has watched the movie. I've watched a little bit of it because of reasons. We're not going to spoil anything tonight because the movie just came out. But we are going to be talking about some of the keys that might apply to the movie, might not. Some villains that might be in the movie, might not be. Might be in another movie because we, again, need this to be successful. Because if this movie isn't, and Fantastic Four isn't, well, let's face it, we are not going to be having comic book movies anymore.
I'll tell you right now,
everyone.
I'll tell you right now, if Superman isn't successful, not only is there no God, but there is no hope for humanity. That's right. I went there. I said what I said, and I meant it.
Well, you've actually seen the movie, and from what I've heard, it is positive, it is upbeat, it is not dark and gritty, and you walk out feeling good with a smile in your face rather than going, I just watched the new Zack Snyder, whatever it is, and I want to unalive myself.
Look, I'm going to tell you, I actually enjoyed the Snyder movies. I'm not a Snyder stan. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them for what they were. They weren't DC Comics movies. They were movies made with characters that are similar to those you might find in DC Comics. The only character I ever felt was relatively accurate from a characterization perspective under the Snyderverse was Wonder Woman. I think Gal Gadot actually did a fairly good job with the character, and I thought she carried the characterization fairly well. Batman machine gunning down the docks of Gotham never would have happened.
I was just going to say that Wonder Woman did wind up making those human beings stains on the wall. When
she did, but that was in the Zack Snyder cut, if you recall. And Superman never would have snapped Zod's neck live on television for the entire world to watch. Never would have happened. Now, again, I enjoyed his movies, but, I liked Watchmen too. I like his movies. That's not the Superman I know. The Superman I know is the Superman we saw in this movie. I smiled for 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is the run time from credit to credit. My face hurt. I smiled so much. It was just you know what? I'm going to say it right here. That's the best superhero movie you're ever going to see in your life.
Damn, that's a bold statement.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. Oh, shit.
And that's why I started kicking ass. I'm telling you, fantastic movie. Crypto steals every scene that he's in. Mr. Terrific, phenomenal. Just a breakout character in this movie. It's funny without being goofy. It's appropriately funny. There's action. There's a little bit of I don't know if mystery is the right word. If you're a fan of Superman, you'll figure some things out fairly easily. Didn't matter. Story was phenomenal.
And that's what I want to hear from a movie, something that gets people excited, because it's been a while since we've had something to be excited for. I mean, we had Mephisto in a TV show that I'm not going to say which one. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. But other than that, getting excited about a new movie or a TV show. We've been let down so many times, but this time just looking at Rotten Tomatoes, seeing like a 90+% rating from critics, a higher rating in the 90s by people like you and me. So this should be a crowd pleaser. I'm really hoping that it's going to be successful this week. And strangely enough, in the top 10, they don't have any. I might have frozen. I never know. But today, in my top 10, and Gabriel's seeing it tomorrow, this is why we're not going to spoil anything. We're just hyping it up, because by next week, hopefully we've all seen it and we can talk about it, because the top 10 today, I think Holt is my new favorite on-screen version of Lex.
Yeah, awesome. He was phenomenal. I just killed it.
What I'm hearing, Mr. Terrific should be... his star is going to blow up this weekend. I'm going to talk about a book a little bit later that when I got it was $30, and then I brought it onto the show, and then other actual influencers in the comic realm, they wound up talking about it too, and then, hey, it's $50, and hey, it's Lady Fantastic.
Howdy.
Lady F.
How's it going? Are you just going to do facial expressions tonight, Michael? Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
Too bad he has a face like a beetroot, huh?
Well, at least he's good at it.
Oh, don't be so mean.
It's all right. He knows I love him.
So, luckily, we are going to be talking about Superman tonight. We're not going to be talking necessarily about spoilers or anything like that. We're going to talk about some Superman comics that we have, show some back issues. But even though Superman just came out this past weekend, Cliff, I don't know if you're able to come on, but would love to have you tonight. We're about to jump into the top 10. And then, lady, if you can send him a link, we'd love to have you, man.
I did. I sent him a link. I did what you told me to.
Thank you. That's why we
you
love
should
you.
have one somewhere, Cliff. It's not my fault if you don't get in.
Lady F.
That's why Lady F is our hero.
Right.
It's true.
Clearly, the only smart one. Go.
These are going to be the top 10 comics for this week. None of them have anything really to do with the new Superman movie. Luckily, it's the second week of July, and these are the books right here that are based from my 28,602 comics. I am a hoarder. That's a problem. So I run this through CLZ as long as it's backed up with CovrPrice. And it's linked up. You have a paid subscription, and I run the value update button, and it spits out a list. And these are the bottom 5 books. These are the ones that kind of went down the most. This will kind of help determine if you want to go and look for it this weekend on eBay. So the number 10 book is the first appearance of the Watcher, first appearance of the Red Ghost. People say that it's going to be John Malkovich in the new Fantastic Four movie First Steps. In any case, this is from 1963. In a VG minus $250, somebody paid for this. It is down $148. This is for a movie that's coming out very, very soon. Just look at how shocked Michael is.
That's a shocked face. I haven't seen Michael make that face since he accidentally drank the spicy maple syrup.
That's something that exists? Of course it exists.
Yes.
I'm in Miami. I should look for it.
You should.
Very. Number 9 is also a number 9. Green Lantern number 9. Actually, this should be number 7. I don't know why I did that. Oh, of course I did, because I was doing this just prior to broadcast. So Green Lantern number 7, volume 2. Hey, we got Cliff.
Cliff.
Hey, Cliff.
Voila.
We're doing top 10, and then we're going to be talking Superman and stuff. Do you have any Superman books with you? Did you see the movie?
I very much saw the movie.
Oh, no spoilers, but we're going to be talking about it in just a few minutes.
Sure.
Oh my God, the drama.
I mean, there's a couple people out there that haven't seen it.
There's a lot of people out there who haven't seen it. And do you know what I have to say to those people? Why are you home on a Friday night when you should be at your IMAX watching that movie?
Because I'm with you.
Because they don't have money yet, and maybe they're going to watch it next weekend, but do go watch it, no matter what.
You know what? We're in America, and of all the problematic things that we have, one of them is called credit cards. Break one out of the freezer and go see this movie. Treat yourself.
Right. Agreed.
I I agree with that. Treat yourself, but I think that Comic Tom says it best, geek responsibly. Don't max out the credit card unless you can handle it.
Listen, I didn't say go buy Supergirl's first appearance in a 4.5 for $2,500. I said bust out the credit card and go treat yourself out to a movie.
I think you just did say that.
Maybe your girlfriend, you know? By the way, my mother is absolutely effing horrified that I want Supergirl's first appearance, and I'm eyeballing a $2,500 copy. My mother is like, it made her lose sleep last night. She's just like, you're the most irresponsible human
Mom.
ever given birth to. And I said, Mom, I'm not trying to chase down Action Comics #1, which, by the way, a cover of it, not the whole comic, a cover of it went for the value of my house. I mean, I even see that that's completely unreasonable. Mm-hmm. But you really think that I should look at Supergirl's first appearance as wildly unattainable? I was like, no. Why don't you just hand me the cyanide? Just
Yikes.
I blame you.
She said, what does that mean? I said, I still hate my life. And she goes, and I love keeping this kitchen clean for you every day. And I said, touche. God bless you. I'm going to work.
Love you, Ma. See you later.
I hate responsibility.
Geek responsibly.
I don't know what responsibility is because we're buying all these comics here.
I know.
This thing dropped this week. It's $234, 1961. Dropped $45. A lot of these things are dropping. So if you're trying to find stuff, there's still drama in the community. That's Michael. That's not me.
Oh, it's Michael. Yeah, he causes all the drama. It doesn't look. Yes, he had dental surgery. Yes, he can't talk, but yes, he is the source of all of the drama. See,
and there's somebody else out there that just recently had dental surgery, and if you have the link, you're welcome to join.
What the fuck?
I'll tell you later. It would have been funny to have two people that had dental surgery pantomiming throughout the episode. I don't want to betray his trust, so I won't say a word.
Okay.
So, yeah, this thing dropped, 1961 book, 2.5 good plus. If that's something you're looking for, it should be a little bit easier to attain right now. This is issue number 7, first Sinestro. Last week, the number 7 book was Green Lantern number 9, which was the first cover of Sinestro. So there's a TV show coming, but people are just looking at the things that are most closely to a movie or TV show just coming out. Hey, Barbarian.
Lulu.
What up, Daniel? Right.
Maple syrup or maple syrup? Because maple syrup's different.
Look who else we got. Hey, Tacoma.
Dang. Is he getting his nails did?
His nails are done, man.
Today, guys, I am taking care of myself, so I'll be on next week, perhaps, maybe. But got to do what I got to do.
Yeah, do you? I love it. I love it.
What I got to do right now is take care of my feet. So I'll see you all later. Bye.
And what was that? Cliff just said, "Treat yourself," right?
Yeah,
exactly. Hey, Cliff.
Hi.
This was about self-care.
I do. Miracleman. There we go. Oh no, we're talking about feet. Put those feet down. See that
this is not an OnlyFans for you, Michael.
Jesus.
Jesus has nothing to do with that abomination.
This show, it takes like 2 minutes. I mean, we're at 13 minutes, 50 seconds, and it's already a train wreck, but that's why people watch, right?
Yeah.
Or not. Okay, so back to the top 10. I try and do this quick, but it's all good. Right here, this thing is in fine condition, 6.0 raw, 1977. This might be my fault why this thing dropped so much, because I just got this the other week, and the exact amount that it dropped to, so I'm going, oh, crap, that's me. $49, it dropped $42, but hey, it's the first and only appearance of Webman. Who? Yeah, don't worry. Nobody else really knows either. They made a Hasbro toy in, I think, 2021, and people were looking at it for a little while, and yeah, right back under.
People still wonder about that. Don't worry.
I would hope so. It's the only one appearance ever And what is going on up here?
He is Gabriel. He's under the effect of. He's all twacked out. What is he, like holding two of your teeth or something? I don't know.
And we're back.
He doesn't know what's going on.
It's okay. Sometimes
he's on the good stuff.
Okay, so I've actually been listening to a radio drama recently that is the entirety of X-Men, and it's British and it's well done, and you can find it on Spotify. So they even redid all of the Wolverine series from the miniseries in the season 3. So if you don't want to read, at least you can listen to an audio drama.
Oh, that's cool.
It's great. I've been listening to it all the times I've been going down to Key West, which is way too
that gives
much.
You time to listening.
It's 4 hours drive down and then back up. But I got to hear Yukio's story in this, and this is the first cameo appearance of Yukio. It's the first solo title of Wolverine, and first time he winds up saying, "I'm the best there is at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice." This thing is also down this week. Near mint condition from 1982, $100. That's about what I paid for this. Down 28.
Come here, Miss Kitty.
Oh, if Miss Kitty jumps up, we're going to have to spotlight her. And we're going to have to spotlight her. No, Kitty ran away.
Oh, I love that.
And I guess I have to go back to boring comics. There we go.
Oh, that's some good pussy right there.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that always supersedes comics, cats.
Okay, get down. She's melting.
Cats and comics, folks. That's why we're watching. So here we have Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., issue number 4. It's the iconic Jim Steranko cover with this op art. Makes our eyes hurt a little bit. Or maybe if you're stoned, which I guess maybe people at the time were, going, man, I can see it move.
What's the name of what? My cat? Or Miss Kitty?
Miss Kitty.
Miss Kitty is my cat.
So issue 4 here, a 7.0 raw, fine, very fine, 1968, $53. It's down 21. Makes it a little easier trying to get these old Steranko books. Those are the ones that dropped. Now here are the ones that went up. This thing was even talked about on Comic Tom just this past week. It might have even been just yesterday. Well, issue number 1 of Iron Man, first ongoing title from Iron Man, because before this it was Tales Suspense. Identity of Big M is revealed. It's Whitney Frost. She later becomes Madame Mask, the daughter of Nefaria. So this thing is up this week for a very good 4.0 raw, 1968, $393, up 67. We don't know if this is because of Ironheart or just people been wanting this and it's been low enough and now's the time perhaps. Number 4, this is probably again because of a video game called Marvel Rivals, and there was a book that just came out this week where there's a new horror type of character in X-Men. And if that thing makes the Marvel Rivals book for a book that just came out this week, it could become the next Jeff the Land Shark. But who knows? Comics is kind of in free fall. Everything's in free fall with the market because we don't know what's going to happen with the economy next.
I don't think Mutina did it for me. Number 1. No, I mean, it was fine. Like, it was a good.
You're so Team Utina, and you don't even want to act like it.
Oh, because she's a self-hating gay in the form of a self-hating mutant?
I haven't even read it.
Surprise, everybody! The murderer is a self-hater. Oh, she hates mutants because she hates what she is.
Hurt people, right?
Spoilers, darling. There you go. I don't even care about people reading it. They should have read it already.
Theater.
But I don't even know. But the point is, I didn't find her that exciting, and
Okay.
she's not like Jeff and Crypto. The cuteness factor is a vibe. People are into it. You know, they just want their adorable. Oh, I just want to smush them. They want the smushy. You know, they want the cute aggression. She doesn't bring cute aggression. You know,
the first appearance.
Right, but I'm saying the first appearance, you gotta like.
That's
you
Jeff.
gotta have a vibe. You gotta have a vibe.
Jeff.
There's
I
Jeff.
got that one.
Well, this is Jeff the Land Shark's
Where does it
first
work
appearance. This thing used to be cheaper in comparison to the first full appearance of like this Ramona character, and ever since this character appeared in a video game, it just kept going up and up and up. And this week, a near mint condition copy somebody paid from 2019. It's only like 6 years old, $197. Up
For 9.8?
Oh, this is just for a raw copy in near mint.
Jesus, I bought this book for like $25.
Yeah, I got this as part of a set of the entire series. That's why I think I sent you the issue that's after this, or the issue 9.
Yeah, you did send me a couple.
Yeah, because I got the whole run for like $60. Because I wanted just the run because I was collecting all of West Coast Avengers, because it was actually a really good title. It's fun for me. So yeah, I wanted to read about them in West Coast. Sure.
Did Kelly Thompson write that?
Yes, she did.
That's why it's good. Bitches.
Kelly Thompson even wound up going, yeah, Jeff the Land Shark is nobody's roommate or pet. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. I made that mistake. I love you. Sorry.
He's his own man.
Jeff is his own man. $197. Is it worth it? I don't know. You tell me out there.
Just somebody it was.
Also, let us know if you have any of these out there. Just drop it in the comments. Let us know.
Kelly Thompson also wrote the Miss Marvel 50-issue run and is currently writing Absolute Wonder Woman. And it.
She is having her day right now, and it couldn't happen to a nicer person. I'm glad. This thing is a little unusual. I don't know why this has gone up exactly. Maybe there's Hawkeye news. I thought he's not coming back to the role, Jeremy Renner. In any case, good, very good, 5.0 raw, 1964 book, $96. It's up 82, which makes me go, wait a second. This was $14 a few weeks ago. Somebody was able to get this for under $20. And then somebody else came along and went, yep, no, mid-grade, I'll pay damn near $100. But if somebody was capable of getting this for under 20, yeah, might as well. All right, we're getting to the end here of the top 10, and then we can start showing books. We have number 2. This is the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, second appearance of Talia al Ghul, who did some unseemly things to Batman that produced a spawn named Damian.
So I have a question. Hold on. So Talia appears before Raza.
Yes.
Okay.
In Detective. I can't remember the issue.
He says, dude, these kids just don't know that character isn't going to be remembered in 10 years.
Who's that? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to sound really bad with a hot take. When I was a child, anytime you had Ra's al Ghul in the Batman animated series, I kind of wanted to skip it. But today, he's one of my favorite characters. But he hasn't really done much lately. I don't know. Kelly Thompson is awesome. You are absolutely correct. And Jeff the Land Shark.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking Jeff the Land Shark, you know, I tend to agree with you, but I would like to point out for those of us who were in comics at the time that every one of us almost universally said that about Harley Quinn.
Oh God, yes. And to be fair, the price is coming down on her first appearances.
Fuck, he's right. Shit.
Right, exactly. Everybody reading every comic.
And you know who else I shot on? Deadpool.
There you go.
Thought he was dumb as hell.
Same. And you know what? What characters got?
Who was wrong?
Blockbuster movies.
My ass. I was wrong.
I mean, the truth was, before the movie, it was a $10 book. And when I wrote that on Twitter years ago, Rob Liefeld went, "That was never a $10 book." I'm like, for years it was.
He's so full of shit. It was a 50-cent book for the longest time.
Yeah, I mean, it was 87 cable. That was the big book.
87 was always bigger than 98 until like around in the 2010s.
Okay, Barbarian Kung Fu does make a good point. Although I've looked at Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, he is not sexy in that role. So I hear you, but you know, there's still a chance. Okay, let's get back to the top 10.
All right, back to the top 10. Finishing it out.
Half hour in.
Yeah, I tried doing this in 10 minutes, but it's okay. That's because we're very much like Tony, old
like
wolf.
Squirrel.
It's a train wreck sometimes, and it's okay.
I love Tony so much.
Me too.
He's so
One day he's got to join us on this show.
I know. He needs to get his train wrecked ass over here.
He would fit in perfectly.
I know.
Okay,
Except
so
for
here
the
we
fact
have
that-
this.
Sorry.
Why is this thing a little bit lower in grade? Because it has a little chip on the back. But in any case, 8.0, very fine condition, raw, 1971. Somebody paid $552. It is up 141.
What in the hell?
Yes, I understand that in the latest issue of, I think, Absolute Superman, you have the main guy that presents himself. And who is it? This guy. But that shouldn't jump it this much.
When did you get your copy, Rob, and how much do you think you paid for it?
I got this probably back in 2017 or 18, and I got it for like maybe 80, but it was under 100.
Shit. That's nice.
And then one day, oh, what's this key collector thing just before the pandemic? And holy shit.
Place, right time, huh?
That's all it is.
That'll happen.
And before that app, I didn't know how much most of these things were. I just knew that I would try and buy it and sometimes overpay for things. And sometimes I still do that because, as Tom says, sometimes you have to pay tomorrow's prices today, but the market's down. Sometimes you don't have to do that right now if you just look, because nothing is that rare, right? That's what
Right, Miss Kitty.
Okay, so here we are getting to the number one book, and then we can do other things. We have GI Combat issue number 87. It's the first appearance of the Haunted Tank. I don't really know why this went up so much. I mean, it's up there, but the fact that this kitty is on the screen, I can't think of anything else other than the kitty, because kitty. Right, Cat? Cat. Okay, back to this. So this is about a tank who the guy that pilots it, Jeb Stewart, he has this guy that was in his family, his great-grandfather, and he was a part of the Civil War, just for the wrong side. And he winds up helping him to win the war. And this was the second longest running title for one of the major characters, second only to Sergeant Rock. But in any case, very good minus. 1961, first appearance of the Haunted Tank, $432. It is up $232. So it almost doubled the price. But to be fair, this was floating around 400, 500. But not many people are looking for the war books. But now that you have the Gunn Superman movie out, and it hinges upon the success of this weekend. So again, go see it, folks. And then you might wind up seeing all these great other DC stuff. And again, this list is intended to help collectors and readers determine if they should look for a particular comic or series online or wait 6 months. And if it's still up after 6 months, you might as well just buy it because it's not coming down anytime soon. And those are the top 10 comics of this week. And now we can get on to showing all the books that we picked up over the course of this week. And yeah, StreamYard has messed with the settings, so things might look a little weird here. So who wants to go first?
Not it. I think Miracleman's it.
Always. Unless, Cliff.
Yeah, Cliff, would you like to
I
be the
can't
guest?
because a bunch of stuff happened in
We'll
my
put him
room.
on the stack.
No, you look, and we're going to turn it on over to Miracleman.
We'll put him on the spot.
All right. Look, I went to a show today.
Look.
You're probably not going to see most of those books.
Okay.
Because I had a bunch of other books, and I don't know if I'm going to get to them.
Just let me know if I have to bring up
You're gonna
particular graphic. You know what I'm talking about.
You're gonna.
We're gonna start with the commoner stocker, the more common stock.
Okay.
I don't know how I missed this. I love Squadron Supreme. Squadron Supreme is one of my favorite sets of characters from the Marvel Universe. Always has been, and somehow I missed some of these books as they were coming out. But I finished them off. Here we go. The Supreme Power Hyperion and Nighthawk runs.
Okay.
Great reads. They're fun.
I don't think I knew that even existed until just today.
Yeah, they're pretty good. That's J. Michael Straczynski wrote that.
Really?
For
Yeah,
mature readers.
This is
And
Steve
it
Dillon.
makes sense.
This is Steve Dillon art for the Nighthawk series.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, pretty sweet. And then I don't know how I didn't have this. That one's apparently the tough one to find.
Grendel Batman, Devil's
Grendel
Dance.
Batman, Devil's Dance. That's apparently that. I did not know that was the tough one to
I
find.
did not know that one existed.
It made sense because I had not had it yet. So that's why it makes sense that it was the hard one to find. And then I got myself a little early Harley Quinn here. That's from Volume 1.
You're right.
Good looking stuff there. Good looking lady.
You're right.
Doing her little dancey dances.
Yeah.
And then, a couple of books by
that's Amanda Connor?
No, that's Dodson.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Couple of books by They Who Shall Not Be Named.
I'm hearing some of the miniseries might qualify in the later part of this second season.
Oh, all right then. And here, the Girl Comics Volume 2 from the 2010s. Look at these. These are fantastic. I already had issue 1.
Did not know those exist, and now I want them.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. Kind
of.
The Stoko series here. I had most of the ones I wanted already, but might as well finish it off. They're still a lot of fun, even if they're not necessarily my favorite artists. They're still very good artists. The Jordi Bernay there is pretty, very pretty cool. Another book from a person who shall not be named. Next Wave Agents of Hate. If you can find the back issues, great. Don't give that guy a dime.
Who is it?
Warren
Ellis.
You got to find that second print of the first issue because that's the one where it finally gives the red hair to Bloodstone Elsa.
Well, look at this. Mark Millar licks goats. At least he knew about Millar, right? What? Couple of the old Injustice books here. Great series to get finished off. I'm almost done with literally all of Injustice. It really varies in quality from one series to the next, especially after Taylor leaves, but still good comics, and then check this out. I got me some of the Omega Men I needed, including the Lobo origin story, part 1 and part 2. I'm telling you guys, if you are interested in Lobo, get these Omega Men books now. They're still inexpensive. That character is going to show up in a Supergirl movie, and it's going to be played by Momoa, and you're not going to be able to buy these books for affordable prices. You're going to pay through the nose for them. And then, I'm a big fan of the old Gold Key characters, so I went and got myself some of the Dr. Solar from Dark Horse. This was actually written by Jim Shooter, who reintroduced the character in the Valiant series.
Yeah, because I thought Solar was like Gold Key and then Valiant or something.
Yep. Owned by Western Publishing. And then I think actually they might have sold the characters to Dynamite. I think Dynamite either owns them or has the rights to publish them. I don't know which it is. It's one or the other. And then look at this beautiful Supergirl number 60. Look at that.
Oh,
Not
nice.
the best cover, but it's still a good one. I like it. How are you home already? Where the hell were you getting your feet done? Your kitchen?
So it wasn't far, but it was the third place I went to that, I didn't make an appointment. So I just basically was running around crazy. Hey, first place. I'm like, do you take walk-ins? They're like, yeah, but we got nothing available right now. Then I went to another place and it was like a person's house. I walked in, there's like six beds there. And the lady's like, or there's just a guy. And he goes, oh, mom just left. And I'm like,
that's fucking weird.
Okay, I'm getting out of here now. And then third place, I couldn't get them painted though. I didn't have enough time.
Your nails? Oh, yeah. Bless.
Here's a book about burlesque dancers. It was 8 issues. It was published by GG Studios. Rue des Maisons de Rouge. And some very pretty ladies there. There's some pretty ladies. Another scumbag book right there, Transmetropolitan. But hey, Spider Jerusalem, great character. Immortal Hulk. Hey, look, if you ever wanted to read Immortal Hulk, and we're like, man, the Immortal Hulk books are really expensive. They ain't no more. Those are dropping like a stone. So go ahead and take a look, see if you can get them. And now I'm going to need you to run that banner, sir.
That's not for kids.
This show is not for children.
Get out of here, kids.
The Not Near Mint Show is a show designed for audiences over the age of 21. If you're under the age of 21, please do not watch Not Near Mint. It's not that we don't want you as a fan. It's just that we'll probably get in trouble if you watch our show.
Yeah, this is art.
First up, Cadaver. This is a book from Fathom Press, cover by Bill Moore. That is a lady licking a corpse. Next up, this book right here. Oh boy. I don't know if I should show this. Fuck it. War Sluts, number 2. Look, I don't know anything about the book. I saw a comic named War Sluts, and I was like,
how to get it.
That's right.
I would have done the same thing.
Precisely. It's not even a sexual thing. It wasn't. It was just
It's
war
just
sluts.
like a war slut. Okay.
Right. Now I did get this for the boobs. That one I did get for the.
Is that a war slut though?
That is not. That book is called Tormentress, Mistress of Hell. That's
generic slut.
That is a very,
You know,
very interesting.
Yeah,
people are going to tune in to watch Superman, us talking about it, and they're going to come in and go, nipples.
All right. Now, look, I'm going to flip it around. Now, look, this is a very special book that I'm about to show you. This will be the last one I show. Okay. I got a pile left, but we'll move on. There's a lot of this. This book is by S. Clay Wilson. I bought it directly from the writer of sorry, Motu Prince, directly from the writer of the Dan Fogel's Underground Comics Price Guide. That's right, Dan Fogel himself. Here we have an issue of Kingdom of Evil #1. Look at this incredible wraparound cover. That's right. Don't stream this at church. This is, if you've never heard of S. Clay Wilson, I'm telling you, he was an insane artist. And you should absolutely check out his work if you are an adult. If you are not an adult, you should not be watching this show. But this is really hardcore underground stuff.
Get out of here, kids.
It's a really it's some shocking stuff, but it's really incredible cartooning. So, and that's it.
Nice.
I got Superman stuff, but I'll save that for the Superman portion of the show.
Okay.
Yep, same. I think we all have some Superman stuff, and then we have the stuff that we all picked up.
There we go. Do it, Tacoma.
Hey. All right.
Do it.
2 things. Oh, is it on me? Or
Yeah,
It's on you. Spotlight's
Okay.
on you, babe.
I do have to run, so if I can go quickly, I would appreciate everybody's forbearance because this is the most amazing show, and you're the most amazing panel, and the most amazing audience is watching us.
Well, last part's true.
Yes. Now, let's just be clear about one thing. If y'all have, oh, damn, I did get a double of that. If y'all had never gotten a pedicure, right?
Highly
Like,
recommend.
The manicure is not a thing because I do too much yard work with my hands. They get dirty. But if you have bad feet like me, I've got plantar fasciitis, which right now is in abeyance, but I've got my arthritis in my knees, which kills me. And I spend all day out kicking concrete and banging in fence posts. And when I do have free time, I'm at the rock climbing gym. My feet hurt. My feet get sore. I can't reach them very well to cut them properly. Get a freaking pedicure. It is just I feel like I'm in heaven right now.
Bee's knees.
Oh, the bee's knees for sure. I will toast you some cucumber melon for that.
Oh, jeez. Getting crunk tonight.
I've been dabbling at half price books. Not a lot there, but I did find a few things. So I got the Free Comic Book Day introduction of the Energon universe, which is pretty cool. I got this My Little Pony, which just look at that.
That's a gnarly pony fucking cover, dude. That's pretty rock and roll.
That's issue 78. We're gonna go
cover A?
Magic. As a skull tries to eat this pony out the sky.
Is that a Trish Forstner?
No, it is not. It is Sarah Richard. Does the B cover on that? I thought that was crazy. I am a big fan of Detective Chimp. There's not much in DC that I like, and this cover on Deceased, I was like, yeah, I'm getting that. Hey, Ruzy. All right, and then I got a few more of my Worlds Collide issues. So I've already had issue 1, and this is where Superman comes in. I had the Platinum.
Dang.
I then today or yesterday picked up the variant, which I actually kind of really dig. Twin Towers in the background, all that. Nice. And then the first issue of the crossover.
Nice.
In hardware was the second issue. Newsstand for third. And now we got Superboy. And just picked up yesterday, I got issue 4. Icon meets Supergirl. Superboy meets Girl. Excuse me, I read that wrong. I'm like, hey, we're all for people looking the way they want, but that is not Supergirl. Oh, we got ourselves a DC Universe logo.
Oh, dang.
7. If I ever, Rob, I think I sent you one of these already, or I think I'm looking for numbers, another 7, so I can send this.
That, Rob?
So,
You're muted. You're muted.
Of course, I'm muted. Yeah, I think I do have that one.
Okay, cool.
Okay. That's why I'm keeping it.
Thanks for highlighting everything, Michael.
10 is Superman. And then I don't have 11, but we got 12. Oh, I do have 11. We're out of order.
I do have one question. Tacoma, do you have a Rex the Wonder Dog number 4?
I do not have Rex the Wonder Dog number 4. I was not aware that that was a issue of something.
Oh, well, you had Detective Chimp, and I rarely hear the name, and I'm going, I have a search out on my eBay for that. It's the first appearance of Detective Chimp.
I don't have issue 11. I can't read. That was 14. I'm wearing, I need to crazy glue my usual glasses back together, so I'm wearing an older pair right now. So there we go. We are on issue 7, and then we're missing quite a how the heck? Oh, issue 12. Why did I think that was 7? Because sometimes you look there, but that's not the Worlds Collide issue. This is the Worlds Collide issue, this little number here.
That is not fair.
Steel issue 7, Worlds Collide issue 12. Now we're back on track. And then apparently, because I didn't know that I had it, I've got 2 14s. So I'm missing 13. I'm missing 10 and missing like a few more. But it's a cool little crossover series. I would like to get the whole thing maybe someday. But yeah, that's what I've been getting recently. And then just if you're not collecting Uncanny X-Men by Gail Simone, first of all, it's just an amazing, amazing run. But look what you're missing.
I haven't gotten that recent one.
It just came out. Just picked it up yesterday because apparently deliveries to my LCS were delayed for like half the companies. So I just picked it up Thursday.
Okay.
Cliff has thoughts on that book.
On Uncanny? On the run or on this book?
On that one. He's
That
opinionated.
particular one.
I haven't opened it
On
yet.
Mutina.
I just enjoyed the cover. So no spoilers. And this is the other new comic book day. Like after a 5-year hiatus or something, they're back with the final
I
arc.
forgot that was still coming out.
It just started coming out last month. That we're in the final arc. So hey, gang, I'm going to stick around for 5 minutes. I go to drive my daughter and her friends to Superman. So thanks for having me, and thanks for listening to me talk about the wonderful world of pedicures.
Yay! Self-care for the win. Cliff,
So-
you want to show yours?
Yeah.
I'll go very quickly
Okay.
because I too have to leave.
No.
So Power of Shazam 46, not easy for me to track down. And so it popped up on my comic shop and I snatched it.
Is that Alex Ross cover?
No, it's a painted Jerry Ordway cover.
Oh, okay.
So I'll make sure I have it with me when I go to Terrificon and whatever miracles. Hey, by the way, here's something I found for 50 cents recently. 4th printing of The Death of Superman.
Banger.
You know, what is it? Because I
think it's fun.
all this 2nd, 3rd, 4th stuff really bothers me.
It's a challenge.
Well, you're going to hate this. The rarest one of all the reprints from that Superman is the 3rd print newsstand. And I have all of them except for that one.
Of these, yeah.
Yes.
But it's dumb. Like at a certain point, it's like, you know, I don't need to be so absolutist. Like, you know, like I'm gonna die, like eventually. I don't
Always will.
whatever.
But until then, we want to have
Superman did,
cool
and
stuff.
that issue.
Maybe this is the right book to look at when I'm having an existential crisis.
Maybe you need to like get buried with it.
In the
let me tell
meantime,
you, I would like to get buried.
between now and when you do die, you can have fun trying to collect every variant of like your favorite comics. Not of every comic.
There
Just
are
like-
certain ones that I might do it for fun,
Yeah.
but like they are few and far between. You know?
It's Miss Marvel 2014 for me. And
Why did
it's-
you name that? Why did you name that? I was literally looking at that. It's like, and that bitch has 7 freaking printings of #1, each with a different color coded logo, trade dress, different color trade dress, and 7th printing is the sketch out of her in her Supergirl Peter David #1 pose. And I mean, like, I can't believe you because I am seriously, that's one of the ones in my consideration. Which printing is that? 6 or 5?
That's the sketch.
By G. Willow
Right,
Wilson.
but that's not the only one that's like that.
Where were you? Weren't you here last week when I showed all the
He
printings?
has every single one, dude.
Right
No,
there.
I was not. You know me.
He's got
I'm in
every
ether.
single one, bro.
That is dope. So
Yeah.
Prices
Yeah.
came down, but I want to be like Tacoma. I want all of them.
When
I
I
love
got
that
back
price
into
came down.
comic
Let me
book
snatch them up.
collecting, Miss Marvel 2014, Lock and Key, like starting 2012, those are the books that got me back into comic book collecting. So this I have all the variant printings on, and then Die by
That's a good one.
do
very
y'all
cool.
know what it is?
What's like the time Spider-Man crossed over with Super? With
First
It's
Spider-
the first time they met in the real Marvel universe, because prior to that, it was Spidey Super Stories.
Yeah.
Correct. So I snatched that as soon as I saw it. I snatched this as soon as I saw it.
That's cool.
That's a good one. That's a
What
good
number
one.
is it, Cliffy Cliff?
This is number 147.
Okay.
And this is the first time they team up in this title.
Okay.
And then y'all may remember this.
Yeah.
And it's 147, only it's the Whitman.
That's nice.
And then snatching with that Supergirl, with that Supergirl World's Finest, number 160, I also snatched up.
Woo-woo.
Damn, bro.
And of course, I cannot fail when it comes to Superman Family. I snatched up yet another copy. I snatched up. Yeah. Oh my God. I hope I'm not having a stroke.
You're not. You're
We
okay.
all are in agreement on that, Hope.
Yes.
Another copy of 175.
Nice.
A Lois Lane one.
And they battle Metallo. Lois Lane gets to be a badass bitch in a book, and it's wonderful.
When is she not, bro?
Every time she goes, oops, I tripped, and my mouth slipped
thing
on
with
this rock and turned me into a sexual manifestation of my obsession with Superman. I don't know. Just that shit. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just that they did it 5,000 times.
Did they?
They
I
did.
think they only did it 137 times, but
You're right. You know what? It's 137 times, but it repeats in your mind like salami after Sophia eats it. All right, I'm leaving.
Cool.
God bless you. Love you, folks.
be safe. Have a good
All the
night.
things. I'll be on my channel in 12 minutes. Bye.
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 Yeah, so we'll try not to go too long here and wrap it up very shortly, so
Yeah,
we can lead into his show.
I'll show you my books.
So, go ahead, lady.
I don't have a thing for this, but I got this Vault of Evil #7. I like the transformation covers. So you see that? Then I got Bernie Wrightson, Tomb of Dracula #43. It's very beautiful. Another Bernie Wrightson, Dead of Night 11, Scarecrow. This is the first appearance of the Scarecrow. Later to be known as Strawman.
Nope.
I picked up this X-Men 98, Was very excited. Sentinels out of back, just slowly piecing things together. I don't know if I showed this. I can't remember where I showed it and when and at what times, but I was able to get Space Vixens #1. I show it last week or whenever? Okay,
You did, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. We
I
want
don't
to see
care.
that.
Showing it again. Piss off. And then if I showed that last week, then I showed this. Piss off. I got it.
Doesn't matter. Show it.
Yeah. And
Certain
now,
things we don't care if you show it every week.
yeah. Thank you. And let's see this here. And I just pulled some, like, I may have shown some of these. I don't know, but I just pulled some. So here's the Beware Monsters. This is Neil Adams. Have this. And then I recently picked up this House of Mystery.
Nice.
Yeah. Did I show this last week? 203?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe not that one.
Yeah.
And Dex is asking which issue of Batgirl was that Middleton cover where he started?
23. 23, 23, 23, 23.
Is that Miss Kitty?
No, that was not my cat. Not my pussy. Hashtag not my pussy. House of Secrets. Oh, it's his pussy. 97. And here is House of Secrets 114. And then we got House of Secrets. I just picked this one up. 135. It's a Bernie Wrightson cover.
Beauty.
All
Is
these.
that a pen mark on the cover or is that a
Some
signature?
asshole named Jeff Smith signed it. Fuck you, Jeff Smith. Yeah, he just wanted to label his. Yeah, but whatever. I didn't care. It was really cool, and it's Wrightson, so I don't care. Yeah. And then this is issue 137. House of Secrets. I want to say this is Luis Dominguez. And then this is 139, House of Secrets. My Bernie Wrightson again. There's that. And then I'll show you my House of Mysteries. And like I said, they're witching hours. You may have seen these already, but I'm showing them again. Don't care. 17.
Show them.
Did I show them these already?
I don't think so.
This one is
Not that.
17. 18. That. 19.
So nice.
No, I didn't. Wait. The one that there were a couple of Wrightson ones that you gave me, right? Because there was one I had, and I think there was another that I didn't. Witching Hour. Because didn't you give me 2 Wrightsons? You may have a big stack of books. 26. I have them in my box. Just need to go through it. Yeah. One was a weird indie book he did. And then, wasn't there one other one? Midnight at the Witching Hour. Boop. And then here's 39. I want to say you gave me 2. And then this is 51. And then here's some. Oh no, I already showed those. Okay, I'm done. Sorry, thanks for tolerating me.
Tolerating nothing. Those are great, and I don't have any of those.
So I appreciate y'all.
Makes me go, oh, I need to look for them now. But I'm never going to get them at the price you get them for because you get them at great prices.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm just kidding. I have a couple more things to show because I did get in this. And Rob, I can send you the first issue to this if you want to read it because it is really good. I liked it. But I have 2 copies of the A cover of the Dirtbag Rapture.
I actually have issue 1 and 2 and then 4, so I need to find a 3.
That's funny.
It was good. I just can't remember it because that was like 3 years ago.
Okay, got you. Yeah, it was like 2021, I think, when it came out.
Damn.
So I picked up issue 1, and then I got the B cover to issue 1 because I thought that it was really cool.
That I didn't have. That's a nice one.
Yeah. And then I got issue number 2, number 3,
Nice.
number 4. She's got a bong right there. And
Girl after my
number
own
5, where these 2 epic demons are fighting.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyways,
So I need 3 and a 5.
a 3 and a 5. Yeah, it's just a 5-parter. So that's good. That's all I got.
Superman.
Superman.
I don't got none.
Superman.
You
I
got
might have a couple. Maybe 1 or 2.
it, man.
I pulled out this many books so I can. Oh, but then that happened.
What?
That supersedes all my comics. All of them. Every last one.
Oh,
This is the Crypto Popcorn Bucket, souvenir popcorn bucket, available at the local Cinemark. I found out they got them in on Sunday, drove to the theater, went up to the ticket booth. I was like, I don't suppose I could just go and hit the concession stand, can I? They said, sure, go right ahead. And I walked right in and I bought myself a Crypto, and I'm damn glad I did because I went to see it yesterday at the second showing of the day, and they were already sold out.
damn.
There are some really cool popcorn buckets out there. This was hands down my favorite. There was one that's it's a newspaper box, and you flip down the door. There's a little newspaper in there. It's got Crypto newspaper. There's another one. And there's another one where
He's smashing into a window.
it's a popcorn making machine, like a movie theater popcorn making machine. There's a little figure Superman out there shooting through it with his heat vision to heat up the popcorn. This, I had to get the bestest boy, and he sure is the bestest boy. When you see this movie, Crypto is going to steal your heart. You will fall in love with this dog.
I see what I'm buying on eBay next.
It is incredible. It is amazing. I have plenty of Superman stuff to share too. If you want to go next and show your Superman stuff, please do, and then I'll come back. Whatever you want to do. Canadians don't get to enjoy Superman. So the next thing I'm going to show you of Superman is I'm going to show you Superman is an American hero. Thank you. I'm going to show you some of the greatest Superman comics that don't get talked about enough anymore. First of all, the best Superman story ever told. It's the last Superman story ever told. Superman 423 in Action Comics number 583 is a two-part story written by Alan Moore, drawn by Kurt Swan. Okay.
So we have one question. How much was that?
These two?
The Superman
Crypto, $40. $40.
Worth it.
$40. These, I actually wrote an article about these up on the Comics Bookcase website many years ago. It's still up there now if you want to check it out. This is hands down the best Superman story ever told. This is the swan song of Silver Age Superman. After this crisis happens, we get John Byrne's Superman. So this is saying goodbye to all the crazy concepts. This was supposed to be the last time you saw Crypto. There he is down there being the bestest boy again. And
can I ask you a question, Miracleman?
yes.
What is your opinion, even though you love this story and it's one of your favorites, what is your opinion of Byrne's take?
I absolutely loved Byrne's Superman. John Byrne's Superman was Jack Kirby. Every single thing Jack Kirby did crammed into the first 12 issues of John Byrne's Superman. He took every one of Kirby's concepts from Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, and put them into his new Superman series. It was fantastic. It was very, very influential on me in comic collecting for my age. When that came out, that was my Superman. I was 10 years old when John Byrne's Superman came out. It was incredible.
Okay.
This one's fairly popular. Another Alan Moore story, right? I think this is for the man who has everything. I think is what this is called. Mongol shows up and attaches this orchid, this black orchid to him, and he hallucinates through it. This is an incredible story, very well loved story. Used to be one that you heard about all the time. You don't hear about it as often. Another one of the best Superman stories ever told that you don't hear enough about is the return of the Legion of Superheroes into the Superman universe, and which explains how they were influenced by Superboy, because post-Crisis, Superboy never existed, right? And it turns out Superboy did exist in a pocket universe where he was the only hero, and that's the Superboy that the Legion of Superheroes knew and had all their adventures with. This story, which has a 4-parter, the other 2 parts are Legion of Superheroes, actually leads into the return of Supergirl post-Crisis, right there. And here he is. Obviously, he can't be her because she can't exist, because the rule after Crisis in Infinite Earths is that there's only one Kryptonian. Well, this story leads into this story, which leads into this story, which is Superman acting as an executioner of the Phantom Zone criminals of this.
The one time he kills.
The one time he kills. The Pocket Universe Superman, Superboy, he goes back into the future, dies with the Legion of Superheroes. The Phantom Zone criminals escape, destroy Earth. This Supergirl is Lana Lang of the Pocket Universe. Lex Luthor turns her into a Supergirl-esque character. She's actually some blob that just takes the form. And to keep those Phantom Zone criminals from escaping their universe, Superman kills them. This leads into Exile in Space, another phenomenal Superman story of the era. People don't talk about these books enough. These are some of the best Superman stories you'll ever read. Timeless stories. This is Superman. Superman making the ultimate decision to kill, and it affects him so badly that he has PTSD so much that he develops a split personality and starts moonlighting as the vigilante gang buster. Okay,
That doesn't remind me of Peter David's Hulk.
so good, so good. Now, pre-Crisis, some of the best Superman stories you don't hear enough about. First up, this one right here, the new Luthor and Brainiac, when they change
I
from
remember that
traditional
cover.
into Cylon Brainiac there.
Isn't
this
that
is
like
where-
a first appearance of like the new Lex or something?
Yeah, that's first appearance of both of those.
Yeah.
Both, the new version of Lex, the new version of Brainiac. Fantastic story. My favorite multi-part pre-Crisis Superman story starts in Action Comics number 385. This is Superman after he survived hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and he just can't die. And it's continued in issue number 386, where he ends up in a retirement home for old superheroes. And it finishes in issue 387, pre-Crisis. To have a 3-issue story was very unusual. Okay, this story is fantastic. I highly recommend looking for these books. They're not very expensive, and they are just a really, really, really great story. Another one, this one a little bit unique. Here we have Superman fighting Captain Thunder. That is not Captain Marvel, despite appearances. That is Captain Thunder.
Okay.
So it's still in litigation.
Yes, which was basically douchebag Captain Marvel. Incredibly fun story. Again, not an expensive book. You should be able to get it fairly easily out there. But if you like Superman, if you're looking for cool Superman books, that's one of the Superman books you want to hunt down. Very, very important, but also very, very overlooked. This is Sand Superman. Pre-Crisis Superman was OP. Okay, he was wildly overpowered, and it was very difficult for some writers to write good stories that made sense, and they weren't just like Superman, pushing Earth around and stuff like that. And the Sand Superman actually steals his powers. Okay, and the reason he steals his powers is I actually forget. I think he gets knocked into the sand and his essence gets left behind. Well, the Sand Superman takes his powers and permanently takes them. Permanently takes his powers. This is something that didn't happen in comics back then. Okay, this is very unusual. And that was on Superman number 238. Now, 5 issues before that, 5 is issue 233, this incredible Neil Adams cover right here. And it's when, so Superman had gotten to the point where everybody had kryptonite. Everybody had kryptonite.
Like
Bank
a bad
robbers had
STD.
kryptonite. Every criminal in Metropolis, from Metropolis to Coast City, they all had kryptonite. And this, almost all the kryptonite on Earth is destroyed, all at once. All right. And because of that, it completely changes the dynamic of Superman. Right. I think there's actually a scene in here where he takes a chunk of what looks like kryptonite and just starts to chew it because it's actually turned into iron. Right. Again, fantastic story. Should not be too expensive. Might be a little pricier one. 2 more I got to show. 4 more I got to show. Action 381 here. This is a story that I think influenced, and maybe not directly, but influences James Gunn a little bit in who Superman is. This is obviously the very opposite of who Superman is, but I'm not going to say any more than that. Get this book. Get this book. Okay. People are going to put it together eventually. Get that book.
Got it.
Okay.
And it's a Legion issue.
And it's a Legion issue. Now, here is the one that, this isn't the biggest one I'm going to show you. The next one's going to be the biggest. Biggest isn't coolest. But this is a book that really, really influenced me as a DC and Superman fan as a kid. Action Comics number 500 with an infinity cover. See that? It's a wrap as well. This is the history of Superman right here. This is his entire life story, right? All put together and laid out in the Superman Museum. Okay. As a kid, this was the first time I understood, I had anything that put all of the story together for me of Superman, right? This is, again, really undervalued book in my opinion. You know, it doesn't really fit into continuity cleanly or anything at all anymore. It's a pre-crisis book, but it is a fantastic book. I highly recommend picking one up. It should be fairly inexpensive. Now, that being said, let me show you the book, the cool book that I have. These are cool. These are cool, right? These are cool books. Here's the cool book. The Death and Life of Superman, a novel by Roger Stern. Roger Stern was one of the writers on Superman during the death of Superman, right? And he was writing Action Comics, I think, at the time. You know, there was 4 titles back then. Well, there might have been 3 at that point. There was 3 titles back then. There was Superman, Adventures of Superman, and Action Comics. After he died and came back, I think Man of Steel, or it was 4. Yeah, Man of Steel was the 4th one. And Man of Steel wasn't around very long. I think it was like issue 19 or 20 when Superman died, somewhere right around there. It was fairly early. They novelized. They did a novelization version. And I got to meet Mr. Roger Stern, and he autographed my copy.
I think this would be a good time to throw one of these up. Warning, 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 warning. Banger alert, banger alert.
Yeah, that's fair. That's definitely a banger alert. You know, look, I think that the death of Superman gets a lot of, negative things said about it now. You know, it was not the greatest time for comics. But let me tell you something. I remember when Superman died and seeing people lined up around the block at their local comic book store to buy.
It was on the news. It was everywhere.
This didn't happen back then. If you weren't a fan of comics back then, I cannot stress how unique of an event the death of Superman was. Okay. And now, you know, cynical, we're all going to say, well, we all knew he was going to come back. It's Superman. You're not going to leave him dead forever. And, you know, maybe we should have been a little more cynical. But in the halcyon days of, 1994, 1993, 1992, I think it was 1992. Of 1992, I don't know if we knew that. I don't know if we really knew that Superman would eventually come back, right? I think we were all prepared that he was dead. And, you know, Superman, the death of Superman, I became a fan of comics. I always read comics as a kid. I became a mega fan with Crisis on Infinite Earths. But Superman post-Crisis was my focal point of comics. All the way through his death, all the way up to New 52. New 52 is when I stopped collecting Superman.
I mean, I think that with Flash winding up dying during Crisis on Infinite Earths and showing that as it progressed, you had Barry Allen take over, and it's been years at this point that it's still been Barry, and here they kill Superman. They didn't even bring back Barry.
Right, exactly. And, you know, Barry was never going to come back. I was honestly shocked when they brought Barry back because I thought that was going to be the one death that ever mattered in comics. Fool that I am. But I'm telling you, this was such an event that people that never bought a comic went out and bought this comic. Now, they probably bought 10 copies of it, which was part of the problem, you know. But it was, you know, so important to the world of comics at the time. Now, it ended up hurting it ultimately, but it was so incredibly important to comics at the time. And I was so happy to see this and buy this from Roger Stern. When I got to speak to Roger Stern, I got to tell him, you know, how influential his comics were to me as a young person. And he's one of the reasons I'm still a fan to this day. He's a very humble person. You know, he's never a superstar writer. But hey, man, he wrote fucking Superman, right? You know, if you've never read this book, it's worth a read. It's a pretty good story. Pretty good story. And that's it. That's what I got. Why, thank you, Canadian.
That was a great presentation. Michael of the North, you may be silent, but do you have any books? Or did I just glitch out?
Oh, very nice. He has Superman.
Hey, okay.
I do enjoy your Silver Age Supermans. They are enjoyable.
True.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. I need to get a copy of that. I get a copy of that. Another pretty one.
Crypto. There's a little crypto.
Oh, the old crypto.
Apparently, it happened in the 90s. I don't know.
90s was like 30 years ago. That's old.
Look at the Beast, Beauty and the Beast. I like it. What?
Beautiful.
What?
I bet you that's you and your wife every time you go out.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's rude to just punch somebody's globe.
Right. It's like right around the first time they start showing him with the backwards S.
You won't get invited back for dinner if you punch somebody's globe.
I punched him right in the globe.
That's really sad. I'm really sad.
What? It looks like even Lois Lane can die. That's a great frozen image of you. Your mouth looked like you were like about to bite into an onion. You're like, ah. Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah.
It is. It looks pretty classic. Yeah. Oh, that's a classic cover in my.
Oh, yeah. The LLs. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the first time anybody ever said that.
What, that's a classic cover?
No. That the LLs were a trope of Superman. Where Lamaris, Lana Lang, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor. Superman also had some weird ass comics.
Yeah, what's he wearing?
It looks like a kryptonite necklace. Oh, it's bomb. It's beeping. It's got to be a bomb. Why else would it beep?
Oh, okay. Sapping his energy.
There you go.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, it is.
Beauty.
Must be Kurt Swan.
Ye Kurt Swan.
No.
I don't know.
Neil Adams.
Is it Adams?
Nick Cardy.
That's not a Cardi.
Ostner. I don't know.
What issue is it?
Oh, Binder?
309. 209. I'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Don't make me break out my CLZ.
I'm looking now.
Carrie Bates.
Oh, I just got that one recently.
That one's sad. You're sad. He's so sad. Ross Andrew.
Yeah.
Dex will tell us. That one, his little badass child. Superman's secret love baby. Little
That
bastard.
one's Cardi. And that's it. That's it. He's slinging money.
All right. We
Take it
done,
away.
kids?
I just have my books, and I'll run, and we'll make it quick. It's a large section, but let's see how that works. Let's jump to the other camera and go through it quick.
No worries.
It's Andrew cover.
Yellow covers.
All
Purple
right.
covers.
So these first three I just got. This one came from Jared, which again, thank you. I wound up getting a whole bunch of Usagi Yojimbo, and it's a Superman Bizarro cover. You know, I like the Bizarro.
With Mixaplick or whatever the hell his name is.
Mix Yiz Spitlick. And here we have Teen Lantern. This is Jordana. What is it? Jordana Gardner. It's the great, really lots of greats. Granddaughter of, the big two. I don't know how that works out.
I don't know.
This is a first print that I got for about $30, just because I was looking at Key Collector and going, you know what? I don't have this one. Looked it up on eBay and got a really nice copy. Didn't know how it dropped this much.
Lucky dog, you lucky dog.
Yeah, I'm glad I waited. This is a great story, and they even adapted this in that audio drama. All right, here we go. This is the part of the show that I've been trying to talk about. This is when I'm going to be showing some of these big Superman keys. Enjoy the Superman keys, everyone. Okay, so starting off, this is the first appearance of Bizarro. I don't know if he's in the movie, but I can't wait to finally see him in a movie. So please go watch Superman and make it successful. What did I say?
Bizarro.
God
Dang, you pissed him off so much that he talked. Brainiac, bitch.
I mean, I'm looking at it right here, but what was the last thing that I just said earlier? Bizarro, so I'm going with Bizarro.
Hey, Rob, look what Pooh just said. He's got a big collection of Usagi from Dark Horse coming up in a few weeks, if any of you are interested. Also, Tacoma's going to want to know that. So
Yes,
I'll
both
let
of us.
Tacoma too, because both of them are little Usagi hoes.
I just got the first almost 30 issues. I have like the last two almost. I'll show it another episode, not this episode.
Tacoma is definitely trying to go to complete his Dark Horse run of it, I'm pretty sure.
It's worth it. It's a great story. You can jump in at almost any issue and just know what's going on. It's fantastic, and I wish I would have gotten into it
It's
sooner.
number one up. Dang.
Ooh.
All right, you rabbit lovers.
Yeah, I'm going to need those middle issues to end of the Dark Horse. And then a few other ones. Okay, so let's run through these. This is the first Brainiac, which in American lexicon, that's where the term came from. All right, I'm going to try and move with these very fast. This is the first appearance of Supergirl. Apparently, she's in the movie. Then we have... Then we have first adult Bizarro, actual Bizarro. And we have the first Parasite. I don't think he's in the movie, but I always love the design, even though he's not an alien to start out with. But if you watch the animated cartoon, you probably would have thought so. Miracleman showed this a few minutes ago. This is the first time you have Lex in his armor and Brainiac with his weird little skeleton suit.
I know this one.
Nice.
I like her. And yes, this is the part of the show that we are showing all of these, Superman comics. So back to the Superman. Here we have the Screaming Girl, and we always like her. She's now dating Jimmy Olsen. I'd like to see her in a movie, Silver Banshee. Here we have the first appearance of Cat Grant. She is in the movie. Here's a book that I grabbed just prior to the show because This fine woman over here wound up getting it, and we are all going to wind up having a copy of one of these.
Yeah, y'all. I played on Brucifer's Jeopardy show, and I beat all of the dudes, and I won that, and so I'm very excited.
You won that for beating dudes. I like it.
No, I won it for getting the most questions, for wagering the most. I mean, I won the. It didn't really have anything to do with gender, but I'm reveling in my win, and
Good.
I am preparing to promptly lose next week. So
Somehow you'll still win. I know you'll pull it out.
I don't know, dude. It really just depends on the questions asked at any given time.
This thing used to be a much huger book once upon a time, but it still will be, because just make this movie successful. Go watch Superman, and then you'll wind up getting all these other characters.
I'm
All you have to do is search.
excited to get that book. I'm proud. I'm really happy.
It's good. And then you have to get the rest of the series, because it also introduces Helena. Why can't I remember her name? Huntress.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it shares it with the DC special at the same time, because it came out the same day.
Right.
DC Batman fam.
That one. This one here is probably my second favorite, although if we're talking just full stories, this would be my favorite 12-issue miniseries. My favorite single issue is Action Comics 775, where it's The Elite. Oh, I did not grab my Authority #1, but oh well. Great story, and the writer, they are fantastic. Please read this. They also released this in a miniature sort of size. It's about maybe this big. $10.
That is a gnarly cover. I love it.
This is the first Silver Age Hawkman and Hawkgirl. I think they're in the movie, or at least.
I got I got a Brave and the Bold with Wonder Woman. Did I show you guys that one? It was wonderful, and it had a snake dude on it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Copperhead.
Copperhead, yeah, and a purple background. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was Adams, right?
I don't
Yep.
remember, Brian. Probably.
And here's another character in the movie. And from the scenes that I saw him in, I hope that people like him in the movie.
Those old Brave and the Bolds really do it to me, man.
Yeah.
Oh
do.
yeah.
I really
Especially that color. I think you said purple, and please tell me if this is actually purple. I'm colorblind.
it is. Those purple hit me and they tickle my brain in this place.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
Get that old brain tickle. That purple brain tickle, bro.
Mm-hmm.
First Metamorpho. Got to get the next issue after.
It tickles my eyeballs, my rods and my cones and shit.
And as Kung Fu said, Justice Society, right? Yep.
That is a beautiful cover right there.
And for those that can't get the first appearance of Guy Gardner, who is a perfect little prick in the movie, there is always the foily copy. This just came out recently. It's you could probably get it online for even cheaper than that. Or if you go to where Lady Fantastic shops, it's probably $1.
No, it's not. You probably have to pay $10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last part of the stack, and we'll wrap it up. This is probably the biggest scene stealer of the movie.
Oh,
We got us the first appearance of Mr. Terrific in the modern age, Michael Holt. And in the movie, he is freaking awesome. He's not on the cover, so people that were trying to collect full runs of the Spectre, they would be forgiven to go, why is this one like $30 or $50 when all the others are $1?
but
That's
isn't
right.
that also like the final issue of the run?
Oh, no, I think it goes to like 60 something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's something that just came out, but the week that it came out, it blew up because she's in the movie.
I thought it was
And-
second print. Is that first or second print?
This is first print. The second print is Virgin, which I probably should have grabbed that too, because that's a cheaper option if people don't want to spend the $20 for this, which I think it's coming down, but maybe it'll come back up because of the movie. I don't know. We will have to go see. What does Barbarian Kung Fu say?
He says McKay's only sells good books for cheap. The new variants that aren't worth shit are all expensive.
Well, I guess we have to go to Ladies' neck of the woods to get the good stuff.
Yes.
Where I'm at, Foo, they recently they focus on the Spider-Man shit, and I think they kind of slightly overprice like certain things like Spider-Man shit, but I have not noticed that they take a preference on variants, but we have so many, I don't think they have time to. But that's my personal opinion. Anyways. You're debating grabbing them now. Oh, those the Supergirl. What was the number of that Supergirl that was super pretty that got reprinted?
Oh, that was the Summer of Superman.
Okay, there you go. Summer of Superman. Oh, it's just a special. Okay. There you
It's
go.
a cover B. All right, and this is actually a good series. I think it's written by an all trans the art, inking, the color, all trans team, and this is a really good title. And I think that in this issue they're going to be doing a evil version of Supergirl. This is
sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
What do you think of Trinity, the daughter of Wonder Woman?
I think it's been a little hokey at first because they're just trying to do some lighthearted stories, which is fine. And they're doing it with the other super kids. So
yeah,
it'll intertwine eventually.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Just sort of
I'm just curious. Yeah.
Well, this thing used to be worth a lot, then it dropped, now it's coming back up. I'm not entirely certain if the Ultraman is supposed to be this character, based on a couple lines from it, but I would like to see a real Bizarro. And this is the first, I guess, prototype Bizarro. I don't know. This is the first appearance of
Banger
Darkseid, which, for those of us out there that are paying attention to some of the news of what's going on in the comic book world, they're going to be adapting the Tom King Miracleman, and because of that, you know how it goes. Darkseid is, and perhaps this might be a banger, but they just kind of all are, so I'll just play this and get it over with. Warning, 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 banger alert, banger alert. All right, there we go. So the next one is a Supergirl title. This is from Superman Adventures, issue 21. I just picked this up before the movie came out. I spent a good penny because, yeah, it's a newsie and it's like in perfect condition.
Mr. Miracle, no Tom King, not Tom King Miracleman.
What did I say? I keep switching it up.
That's usually my job.
Yeah.
Do that.
Tom King Miracleman, not Mr. Miracle. One of these days I'll get it actually right.
It's James.
It is. This thing is actually selling a bit this week, and it's because James Gunn is on the cover of this new Dan Slott Superman Unlimited. I got it for cover price because I do FOC, which if you're going to comic shops, make sure you're picking up your bundle.
Such a slut.
Yeah. I'm such a slut. I got this. This is the first appearance of Perry White. Hey, I didn't say Perry Ellis this time. It's even signed on the first page by Joe Shuster.
Hell yeah. Friggin' history.
Next we have Titano. Titano is just an ape that shoots kryptonite beams out of his eyes, and it looks like Superman's about to have something untoward done to him.
Oh, Titano.
Which, sorry folks, if this might kind of offend you, this is one of those older shows, so please be over the age of 18, and Miracleman can always read up to us, you know, the fact why I am not opening that up. We just saw this from Mr. Miracle.
He said shows the Superman 7, but no banger alert. Oh, the irony, I know.
I know. I was building up to it. I probably should throw. I'm not going to throw another. I've already done 2 tonight. We're not going to waste time.
He's
It's one of those, if you can't get the first issue of Superman, because let's face it, none of us can, you can always get this, because there's a 1 on it, at least. Let's just not look at the other 233.
exactly number 1.
I
Bitch.
got myself a number 1 that I can tell myself to get myself to sleep at night.
Yep. Just, ooh, I love this cover.
That's the first appearance of the coach that's in the movie. He's a bit of a prick in most all adaptions. Can't wait to see him in the movie fully. Ron Troupe or something. Ron.
Did you say Bobby Boucher?
Sure. Now, this I talked about a few weeks ago. What this was, this is the first time you wind up seeing Lex Luthor in his battle apparatus or battle suit where he's wearing green and purple because he's so rich that he can't coordinate color. No,
it's because he likes Mardi Gras, brah.
That's fair. I like that idea, and we're going to stick with that. And that, does anybody else have any other books that they want to show off?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
You sure about that? Is this an episode?
Not Mr. Miracleman. That's
right, Mr. Miracleman?
Right, Miracleman, Mister.
No, you're Mr. Miracleman.
You're Mr. Miracleman now.
Apparently,
because now is the only way I'm going to be able to get both titles separated.
By the way, the Dirk is Steve Lombard. Ron Troupe is actually a really nice guy.
Oh. Who did I say?
You said Ron Troupe.
It's been a long week. I've been running up and down to Key West, and my brain sometimes doesn't always function the way it should. But it's getting late. We have this down here. Look at this beauty. And the comic.
Pretty. That's pretty.
Sorry that.
Lee, I got to send you the link to that. In fact, I'm going to even drop it in the description below for after this, because that audio adaptation, it will be great. If you haven't listened to it before and you're taking long car rides because it's summer and you might be taking long car rides, and it goes 3 seasons. It's long, and it's taken me multiple trips to Key West to listen to it all. But it's great. But we want to thank you all for watching. Any appearances anybody's making this weekend?
Nah.
I'm appearing on my couch, playing some video games and reading comics.
What system do you have?
I'm currently playing PS5, although I have like all the systems. Don't you know this?
I have an Xbox Series S. Do you play Fortnite?
I do not, but I know that's crossplay. I would join it if you want.
Yeah. Have you ever played Diablo at any of them?
One.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, let's just we'll just maybe see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do about that.
Yeah. Do you have a Switch?
I do not. I don't have a Switch.
You're a bitch.
What the fuck, man?
You're a little bitch.
I bought my kid the Switch. She has it.
You know what? Grown ass
people might be watching this right now.
Adults play the Switch.
I didn't say they didn't. I'm saying I bought it for my kid.
Well, your kid's badass.
And your kid's a bitch.
Wow.
Hey, he speaks. He must be feeling better.
Wow. Listen,
dude, I have a stream. I know how to stream on my little. I can do it on my little Xbox.
That's rad.
Yeah,
I've been watching you play on YouTube.
Yeah.
Dex would like us to do some gaming streams. We'll have to work that out sometime.
Oh my god! You know, if it was me and freaking Mr. Miracleman, there would be a lot of profanity.
It'd be a good time. There'd be a good time. I would say we could have Michael join us, but we all know his internet is basically 2 beavers holding a tin can from one house to the next. So
standing on top,
pretty good
at the top of a maple tree.
FFS.
All right. Go see Superman. Great movie, fantastic. I don't need to tell you that movie needs to do well, as our esteemed host of the show said, but I will say this: if that movie doesn't do well, I will burn this country to the ground. Okay, and I'm talking about Canada. All right.
Yeah, he streams. Food plays Fallout 4.
I'd watch that.
Yeah,
I'd watch
he's
that.
good.
For anybody
I like
that
Fallout
is
4.
tuning in for like the first time or second or third, yeah, please do subscribe, but also subscribe to the people that are in the chat, because this is part of our comic community. We wind up seeing each other all the time.
All right.
Right now, we know each other's first names.
Yeah.
But now we're going to close out the show so that we can all go to sleep and play video games, or basically fuck off like how we normally do. But thank you all for watching. And remember, following this show, there's the low grades, there's Cliff. Hopefully we're not intruding on them too much, but they go for maybe an hour or two. Maybe Jigs will go live next week. Otherwise, this weekend on Astonishing Comics is the whale auction. Books start at $100. I think the last one, maybe only 1 or 2 books actually sold. So you might be able to get some really good deals this week. Otherwise, the next show is going to be next week, July the 18th, Old Comic Book Day, because let's face it, if it's not Wednesday, it's all Old Comic Book Day. 9 p.m. is the usual time, Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Let us know if you have any of the issues, and otherwise drop a comment for anything you want to see on the show. You can find me over on Blue Sky, Not Near Mint. And otherwise, thank you all for watching. Love you. Good night.
Night, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. If you want to see this episode again, along with a catalog of back episodes and issues, surf on over to Not Near Mint on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe and hit that bell for notifications.